Strong thunderstorm pushed its way through the city of Pueblo right in time for our afternoon rush. It looks like we're going to see those storms fade away as we go through the evening and through the weekend. The weather will be somewhat less active later on in that 7-day forecast after an active weekend. Always nice to see the rainbows after the rain, isn't it? And this is exactly what we're seeing from the Parkview Medical Center. Look right above that building. It's off here in the distance. There's that rainbow. Very pretty. 16th Street and Grand Avenue. Temperature down to 66 because of the rain. Winds out of the east at 12 miles per hour. Live HD Doppler radar shows us that shower, not necessarily a thunderstorm at this point, that we're seeing in Pueblo County, Avondale, over towards Fowler, and pushing its way into Otero County. We're also seeing a shower and thunderstorm complex between Flagler and over towards Burlington along Interstate 70. So if you're traveling to the northeast from the Springs and eventually east of Lime and over towards the Kansas line, this will be a travel concern for you over the next hour or two before it begins to fade away as well. Other showers that we're seeing in portions of El Paso County and portions of Lincoln County as well as areas just off to the northwest of La Junta. It's all heading off to the east-southeast at this point. Skyscan satellite and radar showers continue to push their way off to the east and fading away. It's nowhere near the number that we saw yesterday and nowhere near the intensity either, even though the storms have bubbled up to become fairly intense at times, as the people in Pueblo can attest. Another stormy weekend is in the forecast, though. Through Sunday evening, we continue to see high pressure. Our friend the monsoon continues to stay with us as that high pressure center pumps in lots of warm, moist air from the Pacific Ocean. Our stalled out frontal boundary still sits over eastern Colorado, as it has for the better part of the past several weeks. And so we continue to see the pop-up showers of storms. You see what the model solution is for that. You see those showers pop up in the afternoon, fade away as we go through the nighttime, and then come back as we go through the afternoon again. As we look at what's happening right now in terms of the temperatures, cooled off because of all those showers and storms that have popped up. 76 in the Springs, 77 in Pueblo, 78 in Canyon City, 60s, 70s, and 80s in the mountains, middle 80s in the plains. On our way down to the mid to upper 50s tonight, 56 in the Springs, same thing for Canyon City. Pueblo, you drop to 58, lower 60s in the plains, 30s and 40s in the mountains. And the forecast for tomorrow calls for high temperatures in the upper 70s or lower to middle 80s again. There'll be some mid 90s in the plains, 70s in the mountains, 79 is where Gunnison tops out. 7-day forecast then for the Springs. High temperatures are going to be sitting in the upper 70s, lower to middle 80s across the board, with the warmest readings happening when the rain chances go down later on this forecast. Lows are going to be sitting in the upper 50s and lower 60s. Pueblo 7-day forecast, high temperatures lower to middle 80s at first, gives way to upper 80s and lower 90s later on. Those are also in the upper 50s and lower 60s, as they will be in Canyon City. Your high temperatures are in the upper 70s and lower 80s. Lows are going to be sitting in those upper 50s and lower 60s. That's pretty close to the normal. The lows are. The highs are above the normal, especially late on when we begin to see drier weather take over. And Teller County, you'll be in the lower to middle 70s at first. Then you're in the mid to upper 70s, beginning Tuesday and lasting through the rest of the week.
Okay, so it looks like Sunday looks a little soggy of the 7-day forecast there.
Yeah, both days feature those pop-up showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Decent chance for them. As long as we have the monsoon, that'll be the case.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Jay.